Despite similarities in their name, Fairy Archer does not help summon Fairy Knight efficiently. Yes, it's the level 6, so it can be used as material for it, but that's as far as it goes. And before I rip Fairy Archer anew, and there's one thing about Fairy Knight I really don't like or understand, so you should know the clip I'm going to use to segue into the next segment.
You know what I don't understand?
Why Fairy Knight lists 3 level 6s as material but has an effect that detaches 2, so unless you use other cards to add material to Fairy Knight, you can only use this effect once. What is the third material doing? Nothing. Maybe you're not supposed to summon Fairy Knight using 3 level 6s. Maybe you're supposed to use Astral Force on Fairy King Albert. This bet you haven't heard that name in years, which is easier than using the listed materials, but
there's only one problem with that.
Fairy Knight will still end up with 3 materials, meaning you can still only use its effect one time, which is so stupid. Now the Fairy Archer must be summoned by a plant to bring back a level 6 or higher plant. Its effects aren't negated. Yay! But that doesn't include Lonefire Blossom. Boo! That's not all. You can't special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except plants, and Fairy Archer can attack the turn it with special summoning sickness. I somewhat expected it to negate the plant's effect, but consider you can't bring back Lonefire Blossom, which would have justified Fairy Archer needing to be special summoned by a plant, restricting your special summons to only plants, and having summoning sickness. I care so little about any other plant Fairy Archer can summon because their effects don't matter.
That's right, I said it.
Apparently, summoning Fairy Archer with Lonefire, then bringing back Lonefire with Fairy Archer so you can tribute Lonefire a second time to summon another plant from your deck was too good in Konami's eyes. Why else would Fairy Archer be specifically designed not to summon Lonefire? But let's be honest, if it could bring back any plant, they probably just make Archer negate its effects. And yes, I complain about that too. Because none of these restrictions need to be here, especially when you can't bring back Lonefire. No, it is the only plant that can summon it, but it's the only one that matters. And since Fairy Archer can't bring it back, guess what?
It don't matter.
Thanks for watching. My Patreon and other things are in the description if you happen to be feeling
Just a little bit
generous and you would also like.
Help me!
I'm not expecting to die anytime soon, but when that happens, because we all have to die, my videos will live on, right? That's not really the reason why I do these videos. I do them because of money, but it turned into something else. Discord server links in the description. You can contact me there. Appreciate you.
A lot.